Hello and welcome to Studio 415.
On today's show, you'll hear about a group of Carroll students who are raising funds to fight blood cancer.
You'll see how 3 chargers are using the cameras to turn a hobby into a potential career.
And you'll learn about a local business that is trying to promote pickleball to the Fort Wayne area.
All of that and more coming up next.
Where you want to play a role and play a part into somebody else's treatment.
All the different types of groups that play pickleball, so like older people, younger people.
It's fun interacting with the players and mostly the student section.
Welcome to Studio 415. I'm Vinny Bain.
And I'm Andrew Yeager.
A small group of Carroll students have partnered with a local organization to fight blood cancer.
Studio 415 reporter Carson Beeman spoke with the students and team Keep the Hope to learn about their mission.
Created in 1949, the Leukemia Lymphoma Society started raising awareness for leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and other blood cancers. With an estimated total of 184,000 combined cases of lymphoma, myeloma, and leukemia in just 2023 alone, these 3 blood cancers accounted for 9.4% of the estimated 2 million cancer cases in 2023 as well. This school year, Carroll students have stepped up to make a change. Every year, Carroll High School forms a team to represent LLS, and this year, 3 upperclassmen decided to take the lead. JJ Kokanine, Abby Williams, and Jana Beyer formed Team Keep the Hope, a team filled with students from Carroll along with other schools in the area, as well as people older than high school, all dedicated for a future with no blood cancers. CHS junior and team leader JJ Kokanine shares her connection to LLS as well as her goal for the fundraiser.
I wanted to do this campaign for LLS because my family has experienced what it's like to be impacted or affected by an illness, and we've chosen to do this because we want to play a role and play a part into somebody else's treatment that they might experience and a financial burden that they might have, so we want to provide support in any way that we can.
Team Keep the Hope campaigned for 7 weeks from February 1st through March 22nd. The team has a goal of raising $60,000 by the end of the time frame. The team raises money through fundraisers. A way the team fundraised was by partnering with multiple restaurants such as Salsa Grill, Panera Bread, Sunrise Cafe, Blaze Pizza, and Chipotle. A portion of the sales from the fundraiser days contributed to the total amount raised. The most recent fundraiser was a 5K run or walk titled Bound for Becky, done in honor of Becky Leland, who passed away in June of 2023. Her daughter, Carroll Jr. and LLS team member Emery Leland, believes that LLS was meaningful to her because of the chance to change the lives of others fighting cancer.
It was important to me because of my mom, and I know she had stage 4 colon cancer and passed during the summer, but it was for blood cancer, but still cancer is cancer. It all acts the same. It's all going to go towards finding a cure. And
at the end of the 7 weeks, LLS hosted its Visionaries of the Year Gala at the Clyde's Theater on March 22nd. The gala brought together multiple teams sponsored by LLS to celebrate the hard-fought weeks of campaigning. Team Keep the Hope crushed their goal of $60,000 by over $5,000, with a grand total of almost $66,000 being made. This amount put them in the top 5 highest raising teams. The team also saw individual success, as Emery Leland was in the top 6 of individuals in money raised, with over $5,000 in total. Keep the Hope also was praised for their support in the community.
The 2024 Mission Award for Patient Education and Support Services goes to Team Keep the Hope, Abby Williams, Jana Beyer, and JJ Kokanine.
Team Keep the Hope ended up being a huge success as they smashed over their $60,000 goal by over $4,000, but the work is never finished as scientists and doctors each and every day are trying their hardest to find new ways to beat cancer. But for now, for Studio 415, I'm Carson Beeman.
With the growth of social media sites, many students are seizing the opportunity to publish their photo and video work.
Studio 415 reporter Niang Meng takes a look behind the journeys of these different individuals and how their interests of sports are helping them get involved with new experiences.
With an interest in both sports and cameras, there has been a noticeable growth of Carroll students getting involved with sports photography and videography. They are essential in helping capture the action of athletes during their games. Previous Carroll students, including but not limited to Grant Juseski, Georgia Chrisman, and Ava Crane, have set the standards of what Carroll charges can mimic. They all have left an impact by inspiring many others to follow in their footsteps. Now, there has been a larger number of students involved. However, a crucial starting point is having the proper camera equipment. This was a problem for several individuals, but it was quickly resolved by using the school resources to their advantage. Student videographer Tana Marker is currently enrolled in Carroll's radio and television pathway, most well known for Studio 415. He reveals how his passion was able to grow thanks to the resources available through the class.
I was blessed with the opportunity to be able to rent this equipment in my broadcasting class, so that wasn't a struggle for me trying to find a camera. I always actually wanted to do it, so I guess it was a struggle for me. I just never had the money to buy the equipment, so I was really blessed to be able to do that.
These students have the privilege to attend games at no cost if they're working for their school, as well as other beneficial elements. These events help network with other sports photographers and videographers, allowing them to form connections that will be pivotal in the future. In addition, these students still continue to learn something new every game, allowing room for improvement. Carroll sophomore Jesse Granados believes that the connection between the players from the games are what makes it so enjoyable.
It's fun interacting with the players and mostly the student section because they'll just ask for pictures or they'll go crazy, and there's like perfect moments when you can take photos.
But despite these aspects, there are still some factors that can make one's experience challenging.
Definitely for me, like I was saying, procrastination, I think that's probably my biggest obstacle, trying to find time in my life, because I'm a very busy person sometimes, trying to find time to edit videos.
I think just because I'm starting out, not a lot of people know about me, and so a lot of my photos will go away because there will be a lot of photographers at multiple games. But I think just putting myself out there will help with that.
However, Granado shares how he believes there aren't any downsides to these activities and enjoys doing them solely for fun.
In my personal opinion, I don't really think so. It's just really fun. It's like a hobby.
Fear had held some of these creators back from starting earlier. Even after gaining the knowledge and experience, there are still some obstacles that will come in the way. They advise those who are interested to put their worries aside and start small.
I would say go for it. I wanted to start it since last year, and I didn't because I was just afraid, honestly, to start going to games and start putting myself out there. But if you really are interested in it, just go for it because it is a lot of fun.
Get experience, get out and do it. It's not gonna be easy the first time you do it, and you're gonna come across some challenges, but the biggest thing you can do is get experience.
Just grab a camera and just start shooting, really. I don't think it's not that hard to get into it, but you have to know some basics, so you can literally just go on YouTube. That's what I did at first.
By being involved during high school, these students hope to take this further in college and even plan on pursuing it as a career. For Studio 415, I'm Niang Meng.
Last year, Spiece basketball officially closed, but a new sport has taken over the location off Lima Road.
In my story, I take a look at how Ace Pickleball Club has opened and how quickly it has drawn Carroll students' attention.
Nearly 60 years ago, a Washington state congressman by the name of Joel Pritchard invented the sport of pickleball in his own backyard. Since revolutionizing the game, pickleball has always been played with a paddle and a wiffle ball. The game became well known all across the U.S. and attracts more eyes every day. Carroll Jr. Luke Williams thinks the simplicity of the sport intrigues a large crowd.
I think pickleball is growing more popular because it's such a fun game to play. Anyone can play it, pick it up, easy, and it's also pretty competitive to play with your friends. So,
this January, the new pickleball-specific arena came to Fort Wayne. Ace Pickleball makes sure to welcome all experience levels by having each court labeled as advanced, intermediate, or a beginner court. This helps keep each court stay competitive and allow members to have fun. Ace Pickleball Events and Program Manager Tyson Chambers says that Ace is trying to aim for all age groups and is slowly attracting more and more younger athletes.
Right now, I would say that we attract a bit more of that intermediate to older crowd the most, but we're also attracting a lot of beginners at the same time. We want to get our younger crowd more involved in the building, and I think that's just because of the way pickleball has grown so far.
Ace includes 21 pickleball courts and 1 championship court alongside the many different events during the week. Glow Nights, glow-in-the-dark pickleball nights, are every Saturday from 7 to 9, but will eventually be moved to be on Fridays. They also have one-on-one clinics that are free for beginners. Ace also hosts a lot of tournaments and will be starting a league this coming summer. Chambers says that the company hopes to impact anyone who walks through their doors and ensure a good time.
Again, I love Ace Pickleball just for the culture that we've built. We come in and we want to make every person feel like our favorite person, whether it's a member, whether it's a non-member. We want to give everybody the best experience possible, and we want to radiate that pickleball is fun and that Ace is fun.
Ace isn't just a place to play pickleball. It's also a place to have the opportunity to connect with people that you wouldn't usually hang out with. The atmosphere that Ace has is something you wouldn't experience in another building. Team specialist and Carroll Jr. Sam Niedert believes that you can get exercise and be a part of a community.
I think that people should come here just to meet new people and just to try something new. I mean, pickleball wasn't that popular a few years ago, but it's grown so quickly because it's definitely a social sport.
If you're interested in the sport of pickleball, feel free to try it out. Located on 5310 Merchandise Drive, Ace is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mondays through Saturdays and 6 to 6 on Sundays. For Studio 415, I'm Vinny Bain.
In 2023, the boys golf team finished the season at regionals. This year, they are hoping to make it to state.
Studio 415 reporter Natalie Winter talks with the team to see if they will improve their record this year.
Last year, the boys golf team placed in a total of 3 regular season tournaments. They finished their season second place at sectionals, which moved them on to the regional where they ended their season placing 7th. This year, the boys hope to score well in matches and place high in tournaments, while hopefully ending their season with a strong run to the state finals, which are hosted at Prairie View Golf Course in Carroll. To make that run to state, the boys need to make up for the loss of 2 key players from last year who graduated, Donnie Dimbirio and Joe Sellers. Now the team looks to their 1 senior and 6 juniors to take charge. The team has 3 returning varsity starters while having 2 spots to fill from the graduating Dimbirio and Sellers. CHS junior Griffin Bradley believes that the season is off to a good start.
We're doing good at working together, and I think our team's going to be good this year.
Golf has many different parts to the game, like driving, chipping, and putting. Driving is a big part of the game because it sets up how you start the hole, but putting is an even bigger deal. It may not be as fun to practice, but it is important since short game and shots around the green are where most golfers lose strokes. CHS junior Sam Campbell says that there is one area that the team needs to work on.
Definitely driving. I can get off the tee real well. I mean, obviously, we're out here working on short game because that's probably the weakest part of our team. So definitely getting off the tee, we're fine. We just got to get more solid around the greens.
While scoring may be an important part of golf, there is nothing more important than the mental side. This part of the game is challenging and it is known for being the hardest part. Staying calm during a round is important because if you don't stay calm, it can lead to players not being at the top of their game. Having a strong mindset is something that players can pride themselves in. Bradley says he had help developing that part of his game.
My mental game is probably the strongest because I don't really let bad shots get to me. My brother really taught me that when I started golf a couple years ago, and that will really help me.
The boys' season kicks off this Saturday at Stonehenge Golf Club in Warsaw. If you want to come watch the boys, they play their first home match on April 22nd here at Autumn Ridge Golf Club. For Studio 415, I'm Natalie Winter.
Thanks for watching. If there's a story you would like us to cover, please let us know.
Stick around after the credits for a short video about the show choir auditions.
And from all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.